Walmart shared some big news recently. It's cutting a significant number of corporate jobs. Around 1,500 positions are affected. The company states that this move is part of a restructuring effort to simplify operations and reduce expenses. Walmart's CEO Doug McMillon mentioned higher product costs and new tariffs as primary reasons. Several key divisions will see these cuts, including global technology operations and e-commerce fulfillment in U.S. stores. Even Walmart Connect, its advertising business, is hit. This pattern follows a troubling trend that some call the Great Flattening. Middle manager layoffs are sadly increasing, and this trend now clearly reaches into retail. As America's largest private employer, Walmart has about 1.6 million U.S. workers and globally employs around 2.1 million people. Earlier signs of this pressure did appear. In February 2025, some roles were cut and its North Carolina office was also closed, with employees relocated to main company hubs. So what exactly are tariffs in simple terms? They're taxes placed on imported goods. Governments use them to protect local industries and generate revenue. The current situation involves new tariffs, broad and covering many products. The U.S. government implemented them recently under the newly elected President Trump's administration. They affect major U.S. trading partners, countries like China, Mexico, and Canada. The main idea is to make imports pricier, encouraging buying American-made goods. However, the reality can be different. Other countries may impose retaliatory tariffs, sparking a trade war and increasing costs for many American businesses. U.S. products also become more expensive overseas, hurting American exporters and their workers. Walmart's business model is well known for focusing on offering low prices to shoppers. However, new tariffs directly threaten this core principle as they significantly increase the cost of goods. Walmart relies heavily on imported products, with many goods on its shelves coming from overseas. About 60% of its imports originate from China, including items like clothing, electronics, and toys, precisely the goods hit by new tariffs. The cost to bring them in has risen, impacting Walmart's entire supply chain. The company announced plans in May 2025, stating it would raise some product prices. A spokesperson mentioned they always strive to be fair and want to keep prices as low as possible, but the external pressures are very strong. Political pressure also plays a significant role. President Trump previously criticized Walmart directly, suggesting the company should absorb all the extra costs. This creates an unsustainable business environment. Section 4. The human cost, job losses, and the consumer burden. Tariffs and trade wars have real victims. The increased costs are not just abstract numbers, they directly lead to painful job cuts. Walmart's decision to cut 1,500 jobs shows this. These policies affect ordinary people's lives. Their financial security is suddenly threatened. The impact is felt in homes and communities. This human cost is extremely important. How do businesses like Walmart typically cope? Initially, they might try to absorb rising costs. They may reduce their own profit margins. But this approach is not sustainable long-term. Eventually, these costs are passed elsewhere. Often, consumers pay through higher prices. Alternatively, companies cut costs through layoffs. Workers, unfortunately, bear much of this burden. Let's look at Walmart's job cuts again. Around 1,500 corporate roles have been eliminated. These are not just faceless statistics on a page, they represent individual livelihoods suddenly lost. Families will face unexpected financial hardship. The search for new employment can be difficult. Section 5. Beyond retail. The domino effect on American industries and jobs. Walmart's situation is unfortunately not isolated. The problems it faces are much wider. They reflect broader trends in the economy. Many experts are quite worried about this. They fear these job losses are just starting, perhaps merely the tip of the iceberg. More pain could be on the horizon. This requires serious attention from policymakers. The impact spreads to many other sectors. Agriculture, for instance, feels significant pain. Retaliatory tariffs hit American farm products hard. U.S. soybeans now face high taxes overseas. Corn and pork exports have also dropped. American farmers are losing crucial global markets. Their incomes are falling as a result. This threatens many rural communities. The manufacturing sector also faces struggles. Many U.S. manufacturers rely on imported parts. Tariffs make these components more expensive. This, in turn, makes American goods pricier.